Hi everyone, I'm just going to show you how to do this little treat box here, which will hold two Ferrero Rocher boxes. Now I found this demonstrated by a demo called Kim Price. She did one for a 6x6 piece of designer series paper, 7.5 by 7.5, and also 9 by 9, which did one like that. But it doesn't seem as sturdy, this one, but you could obviously fit more in it. But I just really like this one because I've actually got quite a few Lindor chocolates. It would also take Ferrero Rocher. Lindor chocolates, and the blue, these are the salted caramel, and they're absolutely delicious. And they go with the Feels Like Frost designer series paper, which I'm sorry to say has actually sold out, but it's really lovely because it's white with silver on one side, and then on the other side has got a gorgeous, beautiful photograph. Anyway, I'm wanting to use the silver. So it will fit two Ferrero Rochers. So with this, if you have a pattern that you want to show vertically, then you start with your piece of designer series paper like that. But I don't really mind. These are going every which way, so I don't mind which way it goes. So you start off, this is my scoreboard, by doing a score line at 1 1/8 of an inch all the way down. And then you take it and you turn it 90 degrees to the right. And you're going to do 1 3/8 of an inch, which is there, just to the score line. And then you're going to do 2 3/4 all the way down. And then you're going to do 4 1/8 just to the score line. And then you're going to do 5 1/2 all the way down like that. Then you're going to cut out this little rectangle here, like that. Just check I did do that the right size. And no, I didn't. So I thought that looked a bit odd. So I'm just going to pick out another one. This is a good way of using up your designer series paper. Oh dear, love it. Anyway, so let's start again. We're going to do 1 3/8 all the way down, like that. And then we're going to turn it to one side, 90 degrees to the right. Then we're going to do 1 3/8 to the score line. I'm glad I noticed that mistake early on in this video. Then you're going to do 2 3/4 all the way down. Then you're going to do 4 1/8. So those who missed it first time will get it the second time, just to the score line. And then you're going to do 5 1/2 all the way down. That looks better. Now it looks as I thought it should look. I thought that looked a little bit small. So I'm going to cut off this little rectangle in the corner like that. Now I like to cut this way so you can see the bump facing you, because I like to cut either side of that bumpy bit and just take off a slither. To be honest with you, the box closes better if you do that. So this is a tip I learnt from another demonstrator, and it's a great tip. So just go in there and cut that piece off, and then I'm going to just go, and I've no idea if anybody's watching or if they're commenting, because I'm doing this on my, oh, Tracy, you're watching, hi. Because I'm doing this on my phone, because I loaded a YouTube video onto my iPad and it's still loading for my class tonight for the people that can't do the Zoom meeting. So that's like that. Now I'm going to get my bone folder and I'm going to this way, because I want the silver on the outside, and I'm just going to fold over each of these like that. Like that. Probably, whoops, you could get away probably with this, just doing it with your fingers, but anyway, there we go. And then I'm going to do the main one here as well. So that's like that. So now I'm going to get some double-sided tape, and when you're putting double-sided tape along a tab like this, you do it close to the fold, because then it sticks better. So just a little tip with double-sided, this is tear and tape, put a ruler along where you want it to break off, and then just do that and it'll just come off very neatly. Now I also want to put double-sided tape on the second one in from there, like this. So again, I'm going to take my ruler and just go like that, oops, and just hold it down. Make sure I hold it down is the main thing. Let me just get that folded nicely there. The reason was I didn't have it flat, so that was my mistake. Oops, no, it's not going to work. I'm just going to have to rip it with my finger. Usually does work, but as it's not working, I'm just going to do that. That's better. I'll just rip it. You can actually rip it with your finger if you just put your nail along like that. Okay, so now I'm going to just remove the top of the double-sided, the tear and tape, I should say, which is the double-sided tape. I used to have that red one, but I just hated the static going everywhere. And then you just bring the other edge over so that that's joined there. And now I'm going to take off the top of this double-sided tape. Now this is where you don't want to do a live YouTube video when you've just cut the fingernails, because then you find it's more difficult to get the double-sided tape off. But I think I've just got enough to do that. Okay, so you could round off the corners there if you wanted to, but I'm actually not going to bother. So I'm going to take my two, that's going to be the last one in, I'm going to take the two side pieces, that one, and then I'm going to put this nicely and carefully like that. Then I'm going to get something like a pen and just go like that at the bottom to make sure it sticks nicely. Now you need a hole punch, so I've got a crocodile, which is just great. Love crocodiles. They go through several layers of cardstock, paper, whatever. I'm going to eyeball it. If you're a perfectionist, you might like to actually measure halfway, but you know, I don't think anybody's going to go through with the magnifying glass and see whether it's central. Okay, so I'm going to put in one Lindor, two Lindors. These are gorgeous. They're salted caramel. Oh, they're absolutely fabulous. I love the mint ones as well. But I have to hide them because... So the ribbon I'm going to tie it up with is this gorgeous pool party ribbon, which is in the annual catalogue. And then I'm going to use some white baker's twine, which has just come back into the new catalogue, January to July catalogue, which will be launched on January the 5th. They've got, you get white baker's twine, and I think it's blushing bright baker's twine. It's in the Valentine's section. So I've already cut myself a piece here. So I'm just going to carefully thread it through and hopefully catch it at the other end. I think you can see me. Yeah, you can see me. I'll just do that. And then you just hold it so that it's even like that. I've got another piece of baker's twine ready here. I'm just going to hopefully be able to just tie that. So I don't really bother to tie this piece into a fancy bow, because I think it will look fine just like this. I just pull that down a bit, pull that up, pull that down, and that's where I want it. Just like that. As Tommy Cooper would say, just like that. I can't mimic his accent, but there we go, just like that, or whatever. So there we go. Then I've actually got my tag, my sentiment already prepared. I'm so glad I got this stamp set from the end of year sale. I think it was reduced to about £12 something, and it's absolutely fabulous. So here you've got a little something for you, which is for any time of the year. You've got, it's the most wonderful time of year. You've got this lovely little sentiment, Peace on Earth, which I've been using a lot. Somebody asked me to do 36 Christmas cards yesterday. A dear lady I visit in a care home. And I thought, how on earth am I going to do 36 Christmas cards? So I actually used the leftovers that I had from the wonderful time of the year refill kit. And I put Peace on Earth, and I just stamped and stamped and stamped. And I got done in about 2 hours. I was really pleased, actually. I'll post some photos at some stage. So basically, you just take this and you just put some Tombow on the back. Quite a nice waterproof Tombow. And find which side is flattest, and then just hold it there for a few seconds until you're confident that the Tombow... See, the Tombow takes, I'd say, about 30 to 60 seconds to dry, because that gives you what's known as the wiggle room, which enables you to just adjust something if it's slightly out of line, but you want it to just stick. So there we go, and there's your box done and dusted. Now, if you wanted to, you could round off the corners, I guess. This is the punch available, the trio punch in the annual catalogue, which has got corner rounder, and that's to make a hole with. Actually, I could punch that hole with that, and then this is a nice fancy corner. But actually, I happen to have on hand, which is easier for a little corner like this, which you decide to round off at the last minute, a corner rounder that we used to do, which I shall just bring in because I've left this till the last minute, and I'm just going to put it in like that, a little bit more actually. Let's just get it a little bit more. That's better. And then it looks a bit neater. So there you go. So you've got the rounded off version and you've got the original version. I don't know which one you prefer. I actually quite like the Coastal Cabana. This is Pool Party, this is Coastal Cabana, and I quite like that it's small silver with a little bit of white. So there's your little treat bag. Really quick and easy to make. Somebody will be delighted, I'm sure, to get some Lindor chocolates. Who's not delighted to get Lindor chocolates? This is done with 6-inch designer series paper, which we've got a lot of in the paper sack. And then that is done with 9x9 designer series paper. Perhaps I'll do another video. If you ask me, I might do another video with the 9x9 or with the 7.5x7.5. So I hope that you end up making some lovely little treat boxes. I think I might make a fair few. They'd make nice table favours as well. And hopefully I might be back with another video soon. So thanks for watching.